It's difficult, and of course everyone assumes that when you're promoted and you suddenly receive a huge sum of money from the Premier League that you're in the Premier League bracket of being able to spend money. The reality is there are many mini leagues within the Premier League, and as you've seen from Daniel Levy's comments this week, even the biggest clubs in the league are finding it very tough to get deals done. The demands of players and agents and selling clubs getting greater than ever, so it's very difficult for us. We're the new kids on the block. We've still got to look for value. And invariably that value is outside of the UK at the moment, which is a shame because we would love to have a team full of British players, but the reality is that we've got to cut our cloth accordingly, and we've got to find quality and blend it with British players from different parts of the world, and we'll continue to do that. Well, I share Daniel's views in that, sooner or later there has to be some levelling out. It's not sustainable to keep spending more money than you're bringing in. So sooner or later there has to be some kind of levelling out. When that is and how long that takes is a much harder call. But certainly in our case, we intend to try and retain and remain as sensible and as sustainable as we possibly can, because we are in our first season in the Premier League. We know that we've got to strengthen our squad where we can to compete, but at the same time we're also aware of the risks of overextending ourselves and putting the club and its future in a more difficult position, which is not something we're prepared to do. It's hard. Our recruitment process for being in the Premier League has started some 2 years ago. We've been aiming to get to this position for a long time. Last season before last, we narrowly missed out. Last season, we finally made it. So a lot of the players that we're looking at now have been on our radar for some time. Values have gone up. Wages have gone up, income levels have also gone up, thankfully, but it's still difficult for us to compete. But we're working hard. Our scouts are doing a great job. Our recruitment team are doing a great job. We've got a very supportive chairman, a wise manager who's been here before, done it before, knows the pitfalls. So we're just working methodically through our target lists, and slowly but surely we're assembling our squad. We've brought in 4 players so far. 1 or 2 have gone out the other way, and we were very lucky that we started from a position of a very, very talented squad of players that got us promoted. And Chris Hughton's mantra has been to try and keep that squad together and to build on it where we can.